Hi guys, I'm Tim from Launchpresso Digital Marketing, and in today's video, we're going to be looking closer at the ad schedule within Google Ads and how you can make adjustments to optimize where they're shown. Now, why is it important to know when your ads are being shown and how we can actually make adjustments around that? The most important reason is because there could be some times of day where you may not be profitable with your purchases, or if you're a bricks and mortar business, or you provide some sort of physical service, like you might have a business in the home improvement space, for example, you may want to turn ads off completely altogether and have it automated. So you're either A, not wasting ad spend, or B, not having to manually turn ads on and off in the account for when you're not actually working or want to take leads or calls. So before I take you over to my screen and show you how to make these adjustments in your account, we do provide Google Ads as a service. And if you'd like a free audit on your Google Ads account, I'm more than happy to look into that for you. Just check out the link in the description down below, reach out through the contact form on our website, and I'll get in touch with you as soon as possible. And here we are at my screen right now, and we're taking a look at my test Google Ads account. This is for my test Shopify store called cheapcampinggear.net. Principles still applied for whether it's an e-commerce store or you're a service-based business and you need leads or calls. In my previous video where I showed you how to go to the when and where ads are showed in your Google Ads account, we look closely on when ads are showed under this tab and how you can separate by day and hour, day, or actually by the hour itself. And based on the data, depending on the date range you've set this up on, you may have discovered that there's certain times of the day where you may not be getting conversions and it's costing you a lot of money from spending on clicks. And you want to either reduce those bids, but still have the ads running. And conversely, you may want to be increasing bids in certain times of the day because that's where you're most competitive. That's when you want to be getting more clicks and if not sales, leads or calls. And it makes sense on the data to be able to bid harder because it's still going to be profitable for you. We can see where it breaks down by the hour here. We can actually sort by the hour if you want to as well. So it looks a little neater. We can see that where the clicks and impressions and most importantly, the costs, even the actual CPCs themselves. And if you can come by day as well, we can see which days are more expensive than others, depending on the data, which brings up the columns day and hour. So we can see on each day, if you were to sort like by average CPC, for example, we'll be able to see here that Sundays between 1 and 2 a.m. are really expensive and it may not be getting any sales. So you can also select the columns icon here and view more data by adding more columns. For example, as my store is e-commerce, I can select conversion value over cost, which is also another way of looking at return on ad spend, ROAS. Then we can name those columns and save and apply. We can see scrolling sideways. If I had more data on conversions, we would be able to see what's profitable and what's not. But today we'll be using hypotheticals. So once we've made a decision on where we want ads shown or not, we can then come down on the right-hand side and come under Ad Schedule. We can come under Audiences, Keywords, and Content and select Ad Schedule. And here in my previous video, we can see that on Fridays that I had a minus 25% bid. But let's say that I was still getting conversions throughout Friday, but from 6 o'clock onwards, I was getting plenty of clicks, but no buyers. So how would I segment that out? Now, I just went and removed that particular schedule so we can start from scratch. And if we'll just select the blue pencil button here where it says schedule as it pops up, we can click that. You can also click edit schedule here as well. We can click this drop down and actually look at either we'll select Fridays just here. And if we do that and we select save, we would see here that it would only be on Friday. So that doesn't work. So if we were to come back and click the button again, we'll just remove that out. And instead of hitting the drop down of Fridays here, we'll add Fridays in just now, and we may be able to select this as 6 p.m. and that may separate it out. And then we can see here we have an ad schedules overlap, so that's not going to work. So I'll just exit that out, try again, and then select Fridays and then save it. And then what it's done is it's separated all the days out accordingly. Although we have the Friday sorted out, we don't have it segmented out according how we want it. So best thing to do is to come in and click the blue pencil button again. We do have to separate the days. There's no real quick and easy way of doing it. We have to separate all the days out by each day of the week. So we go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all the way to Sunday. And I'm going to state that schedule here, as I was mentioning, to 6 p.m. And then I'll add another Friday schedule from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. and click save. Okay. And now they've all been separated out and we can see here, we've got our 12 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Friday and then 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. And as I mentioned, that Friday as a hypothetical say, double the conversion rate costs or double the ROAS that we're aiming for. So we can add a decrease bid adjustment of 50%. So ads will still show, but maybe they'll show less often, but at least we know that if we're going to be getting clicks and conversions, they should pull it in alignment with the target return on investment we're looking for. And we can scroll up here. We can see if we were to hover over the schedule, we'll be able to see that there's a minus bid adjustment here. Conversely, like I said, say Fridays during the day do really well. We can have an increase of 25%. We can hit save and we can hover over them. We see there's a positive bid adjustment of 25%. As I was mentioning before, you may be a brick and mortars business and you're closed on weekends. You can always remove these ones out, click edit and select remove, confirm, and we can see those ad schedules are completely grayed out here now in the schedule. You can also simply go back in and change the schedules. If you wanted to delete all these out, you could. You can always add a schedule and just state Monday to Friday. And you can also segment that out on weekends as well. So that's how you set up the ad schedule in your Google Ads account. Got any questions or comments, leave them down below. And also, if you are finding value in this video, please hit subscribe just down below. And with that said, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.